So I don't know what happened in the last week or two, but damn. So hello, welcome to domytriesthis. I hope you brought your cuppa. Today's coffee mug is my Wonder Cat coffee mug that my husband got for me for DragonCon 2018. Kind of neater today. It's been a day. It's just been a day. We'll just keep with that. Anyway, it says Wonder Cat. It is by jennyparks.com. I will leave that information down below so you can go ahead and order your own coffee mugs from her. She has a whole cat series of lots of things, prints, mugs, things. So go check her out. Today's tea is a new one. It is a Bigelow tea, so I have double bagged it. I have found that the store brand teas like Stash, Bigelow, some of those usually need to be double bagged, especially with larger mugs like this. And today's tea is ginger peach turmeric, an invigorating blend of ginger and peach with a zesty, spicy kick. Should we worry about that? Ingredients. Where are your ingredients? Not on the packaging. Probably not on here either. Nope. Oh no, here we go. Here we go. We got ingredients. We found the ingredients. Rose hips, ginger, apples, natural peach, and cayenne pepper. Oh goodness. Oh, that's going to be fun. With other natural flavors: chamomile, hibiscus, turmeric, chicory root, cinnamon, cardamom, anise, allspice, black pepper, orange peel, and peaches. This better have a kick with the freaking cayenne in there. And all those other spices. This is going to be interesting. I may not have wanted to double bag that after all. Let's go ahead and give her a sip and we will get started. Still very hot. You can smell the peaches. That's a good thing. Not much flavor yet. Yeah, not much flavor yet. There's something there, but I think it's all still forming. So we will set that down until we are done. Oh, wait a minute. There's the kick. This is going to be interesting. But we will set that down for now, and we will get on with what we're here to do today, which is to shop my stash. As you all know, there isn't going to be too much new coming into my collection over this year. Although I already have new things that are coming into my collection this year. Because I'm terrible. I'm doing a low buy, I swear I am. But on the, one of the things is even though I stopped the Glam Bag Plus and the BoxyCharm, now I am doing more targeted buying. For example, I want to try certain foundations. I can buy those foundations instead of having spent $25 on a box of stuff, $50 on boxes of stuff that I may or may not want to try. So I'm not quite down keeping under as much as I'd hope, but we are doing a bit more targeting buying. You're going to see I've got some more foundations that I'm doing right now and stuff. So anyway, getting back onto our topic. First, let's go through the stuff that's already in my stash. And as usual, I will do that from here before I turn everything around and show you my wreck of a filming area. And we'll take the stuff out that's not going to be in there anymore and all that stuff. So I have a few things that I've used today that I'm going to show you and then set into my little blue basket that I keep stuff in. But these will all probably be going, well, most of them will be going to be put away. The first will be the Violet Voss Bright Vibes palette. I'm loving this palette. It really does help give me a nice bright pop of color to palettes that do not have that brightness, that are colorful, but they're not, the reds are darker, the purples are darker. They're much more muted than these particular shades, which are very, very vibrant. I've been enjoying this. You know what? I'm on the fence about putting this away because, like I said, I've really been enjoying this. Thinking about, thank you. Now they can hear me. Really on the fence about putting this one away. So I'm going to set this to the side for now. And I will see about it later. Another one that went in is the Opulence palette from HipDot. This is a fairly new purchase. However, this is going to be put away because I have another one to replace it that I would rather play with right now. So many things I'd rather play with. I have my NYX Strobe of Genius highlighter palette was in there this month. We're going to take that out right now. We had our CoverGirl Easy Breezy Brow and our Urban Decay waterline. Those will be staying in. I did use them today, so they're going in my blue basket for now. The Bad Habit setting powder was in there. That's also going in my blue basket for now. And keeping that in, my Milani. I'm trying to get through this because I have found better ways and cheaper ways, for me anyway, to set my under eye concealer. This is an extra expense. I have found using the right color eyeshadow actually works as well too. So I'm trying to get rid of this, so this will stay in my drawer. It's going in my little blue basket for now. So we also had these little indies. I'm almost ready. In fact, yes, I'm almost ready to go ahead and film for these. They will be staying in my drawer for about 1, maybe 2 more weeks, and then they'll be gone. So this is one of the ones that is not going to be permanently in the drawer, but it is going to be in my drawer for right now. And I also had my e.l.f. Powder, the sheer powder that they have, that I also enjoy using. That will also stay in and will... yeah, this will be staying in, but also at this point, going in the blue basket for now. I'm going to have a whole bunch of stuff in this blue basket that won't be showing up in the drawer later today. Alrighty, so other things that I have in here at the moment. I have my e.l.f. blush. I'm going to keep that in there for now. That's going to stay in there for now. I just finished using... one of my other eyeliners. It is sitting in my basket for my Reverse Rouge. I had initially put this Suva in there, but I'm taking this out. There's another one that I need to use up sooner than this. So we will put this in at another time. Liquid eyeliners have a very quick date. And I think this one has a later date than my usual Suva. I mean, my usual liquid eyeliner. Although no date is listed on the packaging, so I couldn't tell you. So we had this Laura Geller in here. This is a really nice highlight. I'm going to keep it in there for now. I'm going to keep it in there for now with that blush. Take Home the Bronze Oscar. I had that in there. I'm going to take that out. I have this my little Huda in there. I'm taking that out. I have this Tarte Blushlet. I'm going to go ahead and keep that in for now. I like the Tarte blushes. However, there's something else coming in, but that will have a blush. But this and the e.l.f. have different tones to them and will help with the other thing that I'm going to be bringing in a minute. Alrighty, so I put these in later. These are the Vanessa's Vanities Loose powders. I really enjoy them, especially for inner corner highlight. Didn't use it today. My eyes are a mess. If I look a wreck, it's because my eyes have been reacting to my sinuses. It's just, we're a mess. But I enjoy using this on days that my eyes are behaving, and I'm going to go ahead and keep those in as well. I have this Lancome pencil type eyeshadow in OR Rose. It's a very pretty color for under my brow, but I haven't been using it that much. I'm going to keep it in because this is one of the things that came out of my sample box that I need to review, so I'm going to keep that in. I have this Sephora. This is in the purple. It's kind of a mess right now. Let's see. Well, I guess it's about the same color. But that was the Sephora. I'm going to take this one out. I want some deeper colors at this point. I have this Eben 24-hour jelly. I'm taking this out. I'm pretty sure I know what my review on this one's going to be. I still have these foundations, keeping those in. I still have this Lancome booster, keeping that in. And I haven't played with the Laura Mercier primer too much, so that's staying in. Last thing that's actually sitting in here right now is my Pat McGrath palette, and I'm taking that out. I have to say, I don't understand the hype about Pat McGrath. I didn't understand the hype about the Pat McGrath. All right, so a couple new things that I can tell you are going in. This is the HipDot Perfect Face. It is a blush, bronzer, blush, and highlight. This is good for my skin and maybe a little lighter. It wouldn't be good for darker skin, unfortunately. So this would not do me very good if I start walking again in the summer and I start deeping up. It would not do me any good then. This bronzer just does not get dark enough. But it does add some warmth and some nice shading to my skin. I am wearing this today. I have enjoyed it. I'm going to keep that in. I think one of my eyebrow pencils or something finally died out, and I brought in the Salon Perfect Done in One Brow Pomade. I'm going to keep that in, and that's going in for the next month. And then the other thing that I have is the Hank & Henry Slick With It Blickety Black liquid eyeliner. This is going in because these have a very limited shelf life. This has 6 months, so I need to use this up. That's why I'm taking out the Suva, or I'd be using the Suva. Alrighty, so that is the stuff that has been in my box. I'm going to go ahead and put everything away, turn things around, and we will go ahead and go through my other things. Alrighty, so I pulled out the Vibes palette, and I have it open for us to see and compare to the palette that I want to play with this month. I've already done some playing with it, but that is the SpongeBob Bikini Bottom palette from HipDot. You all know I love HipDot. Anyway, so there is our SpongeBob palette. I'm going to be bringing that out. You can see I've used it a little bit. Honestly think that other than being much brighter in terms of fluorescence, that the Violet Voss palette, the only thing it really adds to that color story is probably the oranges and the green. And I can go without those for now, I think. Yeah, we are going to go ahead and we're going to put this one away, and we're just going to use the SpongeBob palette for this month, for February. Bikini Bottom, we're anxious for our summer to come. And the next palette that I'm going to pull out is my Amy Hearts Beauty Alma palette. As y'all know, this one initially came in broken, and she sent my replacement shades, and there's a beautiful greenish color in there. It looks like it might even be a duochrome. Anyway, we're going to play with that this month, so we can do a indie report on it at the end of February, hopefully, maybe the beginning of March. So that will be our second palette out of this drawer. Let's see. We've got 2 blushers, and we've got 1 highlight. So let's take a look over here. Let's see what we got in here. So, looking at our highlighters, I think my daughter has a highlight palette coming in for me at some point this month. So, right now, just to have a variety, I'm going to take my favorite ColourPop. This is Angel Food. I don't think it's offered anymore, but I'm going to put that in my drawer. Have that. I do not need any powders. I'm happy with my current powders. Most of these are mattifying and would be used in the summer when I'm having more oils, so I won't be using any of those right now. Next, these are my blushers and bronzers. We aren't quite dark enough for that. I have 1 bronzer that isn't very dark. This is my bronzer palette. You know what? I'm going all over the place, and I apologize for that. But I want to look at this. Can't remember if this one was too dark. She's definitely darker than that other one. That is my usual summer color. Not as dark as that. Okay, so you know what? I'm going to take the Huda. She's got some highlighters in there too, but that's a really nice, and this is actually a decent blush. You can see it's developed some hard pan, which is really disappointing, but that's okay. We're going to go ahead and take that one and make that part of our box this month. I've got enough blush for right now. Anything out of here? Nope, nothing out of there. I will look at these other palettes in a minute, but really quickly we're going to go into our little trial set drawer. See if there's anything in here. I don't need another freaking mascara. This is Silky. Okay, this is Eben as well. I have an Eben pencil that I forgot to mention that's also going to stay in the drawer that I've just put in the drawer recently. I'm going to go ahead and take this. What are you? That's a mascara. Don't need a mascara. What are you? You are Instant Matte Pore Definer. No, that's a thingy. Okay. The rest of these are lipsticks. What are you? Bobbi Brown. We'll try the Bobbi Brown lipstick too. So that's those two. All right, so those two will go in the drawer. Let's take a look here. Let's take a look. Is there anything in here that I'm feeling the need for? Honestly, I saw this one earlier today when I was getting ready and went, ooh, maybe. But it's more bright colors. I love that murky green, but this would actually be good with the Vibes palette, I'll tell you right now. What's this? That's a palette I just put away. Anything out of here? You know what? No. I keep looking at this one and I keep looking at this one and I never bring it out. And I know I need to start using it or I'm going to end up having to toss it eventually, but I'm still not ready to use it. Which is sad because it used to be my favorite palette. The pink in there is gorgeous. No. No. Do have that green though. That's a beautiful limey green. But no. Alright, so let's take one look in my gifts box. You know what? I don't need all the neutrals in this one. I really don't need all those neutrals, but I'm going to pull it out anyway because it really is getting to the point where I need to use that. I think that's it. That's it. Alrighty, so I'm going to go ahead and put these all away so you can see them, including the stuff that's actually sitting in my blue basket. So we still have our indies. We're adding our Tarte to that, and the Alma, and the Bikini Bottom. Yeah, we got enough in palettes for that. For my face, I'm including the Huda Beauty, just to get an extra bronzer more than anything. Ooh, this is not going to fit. All right. We are also including the HipDot face palette. We're going to have too many big palettes. We still have our Milani. We still have our e.l.f. We still have our Bad Habit. We're going to have our Hank and Henry. Our CoverGirl. Doing things one-handed. This is the Eben, the new pen. It actually is much brighter than I expect it to be for some reason. You would think that would be a clue, but I honestly thought it was more of a berry, but it is very pink. However, it works very well as a mixer. I'm going to keep that in here for now as part of that. And we're going to add this brand new Eben lip gloss, which I haven't even opened. And this itty bitty Bobby Brown. We're going to put those in there. And let's see, so we've got eye palettes, we've got face palettes, we've got blush, we've got highlighter, we have powder, we have bronzer, and 2 of the palettes. I think we'll be fine. Oh, I forgot about these guys. They'll stay in there for now too. These are both eye things. I haven't played with them that much. I don't know if I'm ever going to play with them that much. We'll give them 1 more month and see if I can convince myself to do it. So I think, looking over here really quick, I think that's it. I think that's it. So that's my drawer for the month of February. Ta-da! Let's get you flipped back around and we will sign off for the evening. All right, let's take a look at this lip gloss really quick. I may end up hating it. Why did I put that in there? I hate that color. Oh, and she is safety sealed for good. I don't mind safety seals. We all know I can't open things, right? Almost forgot. There we go. I think we got it. I think we got it. So it looks like it should be a really dark color. It says silky and the S is very, very dark. That's a gloss? A bit clumpy going on. Oh, lip dress. It's lip dress. But that's a color I can get into. She looks a little darker on my side of the screen. But that's a very pretty color. I think I can live with that. And the Bobby Brown should be somewhere around the same. Maybe a bit more on the nude brownie side. Oh, she is, yeah, she's more on the nude brownie side. So we will give those a try through February. I really am trying to get through some of these foundations and things I have sitting in here. I have a couple of other foundations I've been trying. Really am trying, folks, trying to get there. Just been, you know, it's been a month. Anybody who follows me on Facebook knows it's really been a month. Anyway, so that's my stash for February. I'm sorry it was all broken up and kind of crazy. We were having some logistics issues. We've been having issues all day today, I swear to God. But that is it for the day, and I hope you like what you've seen. And if you do like what you've seen, I hope that you will subscribe. If you subscribe, please hit that notification bell so you know when I upload. I currently upload twice a week. It's been on Mondays and Fridays, but I am thinking about going to Mondays and Thursdays, so we'll see how that goes. This will more than likely go up on Monday. So the next video should go up on Thursday, and we'll see how that goes for a little bit. If we like that, we'll stick with that for a while. But in addition to that, we have bonus videos that go up every month. Every month, my son does my Geek Box, which we just had open. I do indie brand openings, which I've just also uploaded this week. And we also have subscriber mail when it comes in. It doesn't come in often, but so when it comes in, it becomes a bonus video because they tend to be short. We also have one subscription that sometimes tends to be a bonus video. My Jenny Bell usually comes late in the month, all by itself, and it's so small that it's just better to do it by itself. It's a little short for its own video, so might just start making that a bonus video. I'll have to think about that one. But in the summer, we also do our container gardening. We're looking forward to giving it a try again this year. Last year was just such a mess. It really was. It was a mess. It was a mess. So we have those bonus videos, and if you're interested in seeing those, you do need to have that bell clicked so that you'll be notified, as they do not go up on our normal upload days. If you are part of my notification squad, you want to check both your bell and your subscription to make sure they're both still active. If you choose not to subscribe, well, I'd understand. This was a little bit more chaotic than it usually is. It's stuff. And I understand that people like things a little bit more polished, and they like their influencers a little bit younger. Showing a little less of this. Although, I have to say, that is a really nice stripe right in there. She's doing better than on this side, which it's still working on it. Those are my rogue stripes. The gray is starting to work throughout, but that's my rogue stripes. That's where my gray started. It's fine. Anyway, so we would understand if you choose not to subscribe. However, you are always welcome here because we love having the company. And if you do come back again, don't forget to bring your cup of tea. Alrighty, so we have been sitting in here. We are double bagged. We have cooled off a little bit. Let's give her a sip and see how it went. Okay, so there is something that's supposed to be peach in there that is not very peachy. And for having all those spices and the turmeric, okay, catching a little bit of the cayenne on the back end of the sip, but yeah, no, that blend didn't work very well for me. Not impressed. Sorry, Bigelow, that one just didn't work at all. Happens. It's actually very good that happens because I've already got way too much tea, and if I bought everything that I liked, I'd have tea for life. I really would. I really would. Anyway, that's it for the day. I hope you have a good one.